Hello everyone, it's been hot and muggy here in Southern California. Today we'll do a tomato update, harvest our Aunt Ruby's German green tomato. It's one that we're growing for the first time and we'll give it a taste test at the end. If you notice that our tomato area is a little bit bare, that's because some of the plants were removed so that the second crop of tomato plants can be planted in. This is a druzba and it's one that we're growing for the first time. D-R-U-Z-B-A. Our black crim continues to grow. One of the things that I want to see is how the tomatoes produce if I leave the plant on all season long, but very likely not going to produce large tomatoes for us. So it's still a debate about whether to leave the plants on here or not. This one is a copia, C-O-P-I-A, and this is one that we're growing for the first time as well. Seeds came from a viewer in Missouri, and then another one that we're growing for the first time. This is a bush tomato, the San Marzano, and the leaves are pretty. They look like, they remind me of parsley, but they're starting to fill out. We have 3 plants here. We have some more in another planter. So very, very pretty leaves, the shape that is. And then this is a green zebra. This is one we've grown before, and I enjoy the fruit for its variegated form. Let's see. And today's star of the show is our Aunt Ruby's German green tomato. We had one that's a little bit bigger, but I forgot to come out and harvest it. It got more ripe than it should be probably, so I didn't harvest it on camera with you. So we have a couple that are ready to go, and I think you're supposed to enjoy them just as they blush. So we'll pick them and cut them open and see what they look like on the inside. And then this is our Cherokee purple. I think we're going to remove this and plant another plant in its place. In the second planter, we have some more San Marzano and some more brandywine. These were sown not specifically for the brandywine. I actually had sown a bunch of other ones, but some birds came scratching, and the brandywine were the only ones that survived that. We were going to do some Kellogg's breakfast, some more Cherokee purple, and I forget one other one, but we didn't get those germinated. And this is our Black Prince. It continues to grow up our trellis and does well in our summers. So it's a very productive tomato. And yeah, that's pretty much it on this planter. As far as the plan, I really needed to get these in the ground. I didn't know what to do as far as where to put it. So the plan is just to put some stakes in the back and just kind of let it grow. Kind of like how this Black Prince was growing. So it was growing on this pole here, and then the rest of the growth continued onto the trellis that we have it hooked onto the what is that, can't find the word right now. Too early in the morning. The gutter. There we go. All right, let's go harvest our Aunt Ruby's German green tomato. Here's our Aunt Ruby's German green tomato, and not as big as the other tomatoes that we've gotten this year, but that's okay. Wow, look at that. It's got a really nice green inside and lots of meat. I wonder if it has the texture of a kind of a green tomato where it's crunchy. We have our Aunt Ruby's German green tomato, and we're going to do a taste testing. It's supposed to have a smoky and peppery flavor, as one person described, but I find that very interesting, and we'll see if it actually is smoky or peppery. Nice and firm and crunchy, but no smoky or peppery. The middle part's pretty good. It's nice and crunchy and soft. The flavor kind of grows on you, but probably not one that's going to be on the top of my list to grow year after year. So maybe we'll park this one and grow it in a couple years. And then let's taste test one that came out of the fridge. This is one that we harvested that was nice and ripe, and see what it tastes like when it's ripe. Very mushy when ripe. Yeah, it's better enjoyed when it's just blush, more on the green side, because it tastes very, very weird. Can't even describe it. Yeah, can't describe how that tastes. Okay, I guess that's going to be it for today. We saw how our tomatoes are doing. We're starting round 2, and hopefully we can get a fall harvest of tomatoes. And very excited to try out some new varieties, the San Marzano, which is supposed to be a really good paste tomato. The Copia looks like a very, very pretty tomato. And then the Druzhba, did not even look it up, so I don't even know what it looks like. So that will be entirely awesome to see how it turns out and what it ends up looking like and tasting. And with that, we're gonna sign off. This is gonna be a pretty busy weekend for me, and I hope to catch up with everyone. So until next time, thank you for watching, and happy gardening. Hello everyone, it's 7 a.m. bright and early, and I'm gonna try to sneak in some gardening before taking my oldest to his final session of swimming this morning. So I'm not entirely sure how this video is going to be cut or if it gets posted. Maybe it'll just be a video montage of the tomato plants being transplanted. We have these new tomato plants ready to go in the space here, or it needs some space, and I wanted to see how some of these indeterminate pole tomato plants grow throughout the season, and just with limited time, we're just going to have to cut most of these down and probably observe how they grow maybe some other time, or maybe we'll leave one of these plants in its place to watch and see how they grow. So yeah, I'm going to get started. Just as far as how this video ends up on YouTube, well, I guess we'll get to determine. So in there we have some red potatoes that are ready to harvest. I hope we get a good harvest, because I hope to make potato salad for my kid's 3rd birthday party. So we'll go in and dig them out and see what we got. This is our red potato harvest. Not too bad for summertime, as they prefer cooler weather to develop large tubers. We have fresh red potatoes to use nonetheless.